Welcome, Brick fans, to a LEGO City review here on The Brick Show, and we have our Arctic supply plane. There were two sets in this Arctic theme that were delayed, or for whatever reason you could not find, along with the other ones released earlier in the summer. Now we have them as of August 1st. They're available online, but you should also now see in your LEGO stores. Now this set is $50, includes 374 pieces, 3 minifigures, and it's at 60064. Here's a look at your box art, and this set's really going to allow us to get our plane that we need for our Arctic team. That was one thing that we were missing. We have a great base camp, no plane to get them into the Arctic. Now we do. And then here's a look at the back. A lot going on here. In regards to artwork, you'll also notice we will be getting 5 numbered bags. Now here are the 3 minifigures we get. We have a female all the way to the right, a male in the middle. These are our explorers, and then all the way to the left is our airplane pilot. Now, he is in just this set, but that torso design is not exclusive. It's in many of the Arctic theme sets. The headpiece, that's really what's making it only in one set. The combination of those legs, the torso, and the head are only in this set. Here's a look at all 3 without their headpieces on. You can see the printing on the face. There is no printing on the back of their heads. And now's a good time to show you the first accessory we get, and that is a chainsaw. Now here is our snow removal utility vehicle that we will be using to remove snow. We did not yet have one of these in our base camp, so now we do. Now to get our driver into our vehicle, we're going to just lift up the whole front. I like that. I like that it's not one where we, take off pieces from the top and reconnect them. This whole piece lifts up, and then it comes back down. We have lights overhead. Again, here is the snow removal. We have a little bit of movement that we can use up and down there. As we look at the side, we have some cabinets on the side. You want to have a little ice pick in there. Here's a shovel that attaches. And we have some canisters on the back, some crates. You can actually connect something else to the back here from one of our other vehicles or sleds in the theme. And then we have a pickaxe over on this side, and inside here is a yellow coffee cup. Now as far as movements, you'll see the skis that we have attached to this back trailer piece, and then of course the treads on our utility vehicle. So it moves along very nicely and makes that cool moving tread sound. Now we do get an ice piece, as we do in all of these Arctic theme sets. It's a great piece, and inside, you guessed it, we have a nice silver crystal. Now on to the Big Daddy, our Arctic supply plane. Let's first get our figures in there. We're going to pop off this piece right here, and we have our pilot, and we're going to just steal one of the explorers. They're going to take a break from exploring. Put one in the back. This is a dual cockpit, so you could just put 2 pilots. You get a bunch of pilots in the other sets. As you can see with my big fingers, I can't get the figure in there just right, but there we go. And then now putting in our pilot. We do get a little printed dashboard that he uses in front of him. There's a good look at it. Now we're all seated. Let's put our cockpit back on. Now as we look at the front, we have our propellers here, and then skis on the front and the back so we can easily land on the snow. Now as we look up a little bit higher, you'll see the engines on the back of the propeller. As we move towards the back, this is where our cargo is going to go. And then we have the back tail wing all the way across there. You'll see there's some stickers here on both of the tail fins. And I would assume that the cargo plane can land either on the snow or on the water. Now the cargo storage again is back here. We're going to show you, we have a crate that fits in there, and inside the crate you have 1 silver crystal. Now yes, only the crate can fit in there, however anything else that size, and so one thing I do like, so as we look back at the utility vehicle, all of the supplies on the back, these are removable, and they can also fit nicely into this area as well. Now some of you are saying, hey, whoa, wait, Jason, is that all the cargo that we can actually put in the cargo plane? And the answer is yes. You can basically fit this 1 crate in the back of here, as we have done, and that's it. Inside of here, this is all support for the wings. So you can't open this up and store anything. I mean, you could, but there's not much in there. It's mostly taken up by the support pieces for the wings. And so there's just not much room in there. So that is the main issue that I have with the cargo plane, is that it doesn't actually hold a lot of cargo. Now it will hold a little bit more. So we remove this piece. There is a little area behind there, but you can see that's where then the support pieces come for the cargo plane. So you can fit some stuff under there, but it is really just 2 studs high. So I don't know that there's much that you can fit in there. You definitely can't fit any crates or boxes. You could fit some of the silver crystals if you turn them to the side, and some smaller accessories, your tools, your pickaxes, those can fit in there. But as they go further back, to get them out, you're gonna have to, turn the plane down and then pick it up, kind of empty it, well, just like that. Now, some of you may be asking, can you fit our cargo from the utility vehicle in the back and then put the crate in the front area? So let's give that a shot, and you'll see that you cannot. It is just slightly too big to fit in that area. Now, I do propose a solution for you. You could think that you could move the chair 1 stud up, but it will not stick because of the bended part of the chair in front of it. It will not stick into the stud. So that's out. Now we're down to 1 seat. At that point then, you can fit, if we turn it sideways, fit this crate in there. So even though we're not able to use that other area in the middle, this is kind of a temporary, not ideal solution, but we can do it, and then we'll be able to fit everything back on and give you a little bit more cargo room. So to conclude our thoughts on the Arctic supply plane, we needed this. We needed the supply plane. We needed the snow removal utility vehicle. We didn't have either one yet. So this is a set that if you're collecting the full collection, if you're making a scene, you need this one. This is how they're going to get into the base camp. And hey, if there's snow piling up, which there probably is in the Arctic, you're going to need that vehicle to remove it. And it's really those 2 items, the plane and the snow removal vehicle, that you would buy this for, not for the figures. These figures are not exclusive in any way. They look a lot like the others, but that's fine. Now, I don't have a problem with that at all. We have 3 seats, 1 in the utility vehicle, 2 in the supply plane, 2 + 1 = 3. We get 3 minifigures. It all makes a lot of sense. Now, the $50 price point, I think, is priced exactly where you would probably guess it would be priced. Yes, Lego is expensive, but overall, $50 price point on this is fair. Now, at $50, our price per piece is over 13 cents per piece. A little bit higher than the 10 cents, especially for a non-licensed theme, but that is typically the case when we're getting airplanes because you're getting bigger molds. And so that explains the higher price per piece. I don't have a big issue with it. If I had to rate it 1 to 10, I would give it an 8.0. The one thing for kids that you need to be aware of, the plane probably does not hold as much as you think it's going to. You could fit the 2 figures in the front, a little bit of cargo in the back, but the middle is really just wasted space. And for a supply plane, you're probably thinking that I can fill the entire supply plane with some cargo. However, that is not the case because we have these 2 big wings. It's a lot of weight, a lot of pieces that need to be supported, and this area is used to support those wings. That's why that area is not usable. So those are our final thoughts on the Arctic supply plane. We want to hear from you down in our comments. Please like the video and subscribe if you're a new viewer. We'd love to have you on board. No pun, okay, a little pun intended, because we just reviewed a plane. Either way, you'll find our other Arctic City reviews down in our description. Thanks for joining us to all, and we will see you guys next time here on The Brick Show.